Good day, folks. It's April 29th, 2014, and as many of you know, on these occasions I tend to do a video and try to say a few words to remember our Adam. You can see him back here. He's always over our shoulder, and we're always thinking of him. This morning I wrote down a few words, and I want to share those with you now. So, 10 years later. I remember what I was doing 10 years ago today, something that's not normal for me. I've spent most of my life forgetting the past, keeping partitions between the things that happened to us, to family. It was a day like any other. It was the day after that was different. The day after that had a new reality, a new role to fill, a new chapter in our lives. This one, though, could, can, and will never be forgotten. 10 years ago, we got a phone call. We got a knock on the door. Two officers were there to inform us that our son, Sergeant Adam Wayne Estep, had given the ultimate sacrifice in the service of our country and countrymen on April 29, 2014. I sat this morning, as the case may be, reflecting on the man and leader our son had become. I just reread the account of his actions given to us by Sergeant Sutherland, Pete Sutherland, that chronicled his actions leading up to April 4th, 2004, and the battle for Sadar City. I waited until this morning to write this to honor my son and provide a tribute to all that happened then and all that has happened since. For me, the loss of Adam has inspired action where there was none before. We still miss him each day. How could we not? His picture is in our interest, his banner is in our backyard, his name is on the tip of our tongues, and his presence is with us. It seems so strange to have felt it so strongly 10 years ago. I don't feel it as strong now, but I know it's there. We had friends and family over the house this weekend, on April 27th. This date is significant because it's the last time we talked to him. He called to check in. They'd finished one patrol and were getting to rest up for the next patrol. I remember he was excited to have the time to rest. His voice was strong. There was still that cheerful soul inside. I've got a lot of stories to share, Dad, when we have the time, he said. We both knew these minutes were precious, and I remember how I closed the conversation. Be smart, be safe, we love you, and we're proud of you. For a dad, I couldn't have wanted to say anything more. In 10 years, that hasn't changed. We love you, and we're proud of you. The friends and family we had visit and call all remembered and are inspired by our Adam, and we are blessed to have them with us yesterday and are very thankful. Carrie and I visited Fort Hood on April 4th this year to attend the 2nd of the 5th CAV reunion, reconnect, honor, and remember. Reconnect with their fellow soldiers and their families, honor their service and sacrifices with their brothers in arms, and remember those that they lost and were sorely missed. What we witnessed during that time was truly amazing and reminds me of why we have a strong military and a strong country. These men and women reconnected, shared their stories, shared the times that occurred since, and recalled the times of history like it was yesterday. To me, it was inspiring in their own way. Many of these men continue to serve and continue to lead. I heard one say, I learned while I was in this unit my purpose is to serve and to lead for these men. Another who is no longer in the Army does motivational speeches at high schools and tells our Adam story every time. While in extraordinary circumstances, that smile never left his face. That made me smile. Our son, our Adam, will always be remembered and will continue to inspire. What happened in 2004 inspired a series of activities that continue to make an impact today. From my perspective, a lot has happened. It inspired action. This action has taken the form in the creation of foundations to provide services and support for our veterans and families. It inspired a nation to band and to support our veterans. It is good that our country's attitude has changed to support our soldiers versus what occurred in the past. When you see a veteran, you shake their hand, you say thank you for their service, and you pray that they get home to their families safely and soon. That's what we do. We belong to a unique community, a Gold Star families. I've been honored to meet many families and to see the passion that they have for their loved ones, and to see what they do with that passion. As with any population, there will be variance, but for the most part, what I've seen are individuals and families rise to the challenge. 10 years later, we still miss you every day. We live and continue to provide for our family here in the city of Campbell. We created a scholarship endowment in your name, our first scholarship to be issued this year. We have the Campbell Veterans Memorial Foundation, the Some Gave All, the Joy Graves Foundation, and so many others trying to make a difference in the lives of our veterans and their families. We have a beautiful memorial in the city of Campbell, the city of Cupertino, San Jose, and others that provide a place for us to join and honor those that served and have served. We visit here in Campbell regularly to remember our Adam and others. We have companies and industry working to provide opportunities for our veterans when they return. We have a country working to provide the services and support our veterans need. 10 years later, some things have changed and some things have not. We thought we did a lot then, busy with family, work, school, and life. We cherished every moment we had with you when you visited. We do so much more now, not just our family, but our community, our services, our country. I'm proud to be a part of all this, to be a veteran, a community member, and most of all, I'm proud to be the father of Sergeant Adam Eastep. I remembered what I was doing 10 years ago today. I remember it was about you. I remember it as clear as I remember the day you were born and I introduced you to our family. I remember the smile on your face and the strength of your embrace the last time I saw you, and the smile in your voice the last time I heard you. I know you made smart choices, found God in your heart, and protected those you loved and served with. A father could ask for nothing more. Miss you, son. See you soon, Dad. To those that get to read this or listen to us, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your service to our country, whether it's in the armed forces, supporting a family member, or supporting our community. And it's each and every one of us that makes a difference. Each one of us that changes the world around us. Adam reminded me that and brought us back to our community. With love and compassion comes strength and courage. You taught me that. Have a good day.